Welcome back to another Hearthstone deck spotlight. My name is Tommy Wave, and today we will be taking a look at MissKennedy's Heal Egglock. Miss Kennedy, we've previously covered one of their decks before, and they were fantastic in terms of feedback and everything, so I thought I'd take a look at this one, see what's up. So they've mentioned that this list is based off of Bane 1991's Legend Egglock, which deck that we've covered in the past. And it was a really hard deck to play, but I liked some of the elements that were going on with that. The whole idea being we're playing a bunch of aforementioned eggs, such as Devil's Egg, and we're going to try and use effects in Warlock that destroy our own minions, so cards like Sanguine Reaver, Ravenous Pterodax, and Ratcatcher, in order to crack these eggs, gain some advantage out of them, and gain some advantage out of the cards that we used to break them. So what Miss Kennedy has done from Bane's original creation is cut some of the eggs, so there's no Swamp Dragon egg in here, there's no Meat Wagon, there's no Hellfire, and instead has put some more, I guess, healing elements in here. We've got Shroom Brewers, we've got Dark Pact, which doubles as both a way to heal and as a way to destroy a friendly minion. And this might make the deck a bit more resilient, but I think this is definitely going to be a deck that we have to jump into and really play some games with, because even with that Bane deck, I felt really out of the out of my depth. It seems like that's definitely a deck you want to play 30-40 games with to really get the vibe with it. But in general, we're going to be trying to drop some minions down, drop some eggs or some cubes, kill them, gain some advantage out of that, and hopefully ride that advantage to victory. We've got a Shadow Flame in here, which is an interesting one. We'll see how that goes. We certainly don't want to use it to break an egg, but we might be able to use it to clear our opponent's board full of Scarab tokens. So, yeah, we'll play some games and see how we go. Okay. Up against a Rogue with Miss Kennedy's Heal Egg Hunter. I think we'll keep the Devil's Egg and the Firefly. So it's going to be real interesting to see how these healing elements improve the deck. When I originally saw the deck name, I was thinking that this would be a combination of like Heal Warlock and Egg Warlock. And the interesting thing with that is you have cards like Dark Pact, which perfectly, that's like the perfect marriage between the two. It sacks one of your own minions, it heals you, but not the route that Miss Kennedy chose to go down. So we could coin this Devil's Egg out, but I think we'll just play the slow game a little bit. Hope to curve this Devil's Egg into a Pterodax, and then maybe cube the resulting Dino. It's great, not good for me. Already at rank 22, winning almost every game. Congratulations. Smashing it. I think a deck like that is going to be pretty smooth sailing to about rank 10. And you'll learn a lot. You'll learn a lot from the archetype. Alright, it's a little bit risky here because this pig is getting out of control, but see what our opponent wants to do about it, though. They have a Vilespine here. with some kind of... Well, they can't have an activator because they don't have the coin.
Mushroom power!
Oof. Alright, well, we definitely want to get this Spellbreaker down.
Your magic shall not save you.
Hopefully we can pick up one of these Shroom Brewers soon.
I wonder.
This is the Valspine.
I wonder.
I don't know if we can afford to play the Flame Imp with this Fungal Mancer.
So many possibilities. I'm almost out of time.
Yeah, I don't think we can.
Mushroom power!
So we go to 12 and they've got 8 on board. So we go to 4, 2 with a dagger. So simply by them daggering up, we'd be dead in 2 hits. They have a Leroy here though. Taking that 8 from the Henge Clan Thug was a risk, and it's not paying out for us.
So many options.
It's possible we wanted to maybe fight on the board a bit more.
Halt! Who goes there?
Still dead to Leroy.
Reality breaks.
Drink up the army!
Taunting me, Leroy.
Well played.
Damn it.
You win this time.
So a little bit awkward there, but definitely something to note that we only have a few ways to really fight back on board immediately, so we got to be a little bit more conscious about that in the next couple of games.
Your soul shall be mine.
Okay. Up against the Priest. Flame Imp, Shadow Flame, maybe. Yeah, the problem is every time we had the time to do that, they had like a Vile Spine in play, so we didn't even kill everything. Is this Ratcatcher good? I don't think so. He has Priest. And this is a Keleseth deck, so I guess we do want to try and give ourselves every opportunity to hit the big small boy himself. And we'll definitely clean him out. Especially with a Kobold Librarian in hand, we can, and the Voidwalker to follow up.
Is someone injured?
I don't know. You tell me. Northshire Cleric. Is someone injured? So we also don't want to get blown out by
Is someone injured?
Duskbreaker. Ooh. Draw 2. Happy to let them draw one more. The other option there is we just ignore things and say, well, if you want to draw a bunch of cards, that's fine. You have to have like Spirit Lash or something to not get rolled over. It also means that like they have Duskbreaker, like kill a bunch of their own stuff.
Do you like to play with fire? Blood will flow.
Your magic shall not save you.
If it's Pyro, we should... it's probably Inner Fire, and we should have saved that silence. Could we possibly be dead here? Radiant Elemental, Powered Shield, Powered Shield. Divine Spirit, Inner Fire. Puts it at 7, 14, 28. Yeah, we're exactly dead to Radiant Elemental, double Powered Shield, double Divine Spirit, and Inner Fire. 6-1 tonight. Nice. Good job, Prophecy. Yeah, hell yeah, that's what we want to see. Positivity. Glad you're crushing it, dude.
Why do you call?
We should probably have draw first.
Job done.
Wild Pyro and Duskbreaker. That's oof. It's a hell of a call.
Mushroom power!
Do I even play this Sanguine Reaver? Do we care about a 3-3 versus a 3-1? I mean, I guess if the deck has Wild Pyromancer in it, then yes, but I guess having access to a cheaper way to bust this egg. No. My buffs. That's interesting. 5, 6, 13. Trade with this nerd. Extreme. No. Rude.
Relax. It's a party.
It's 7-3 Leroy. Doesn't get killed by his own wolves.
Meddlesome insects.
Killed by a dust.
Mushroom power!
Still not confident about this one. I mean, we might be able to do some, like, you know, if they're going to try and lean on, like, a Primordial Drake or something, we might be able to get some, like, sweet, like, Ratcatcher Shadow Flame combos going on. But that seems unlikely.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
I guess we could Ratcatcher now and kill the Flame Imp to kill the Twilight Drake, but kind of seems like one of those situations where they got to have a really nice answer for this board. Could be Psychic Stream. That could be the answer. Six and 2, 1200 Dust Paladin deck at rank 20 something. Not bad. What is this? Okay. We dead here? Did they get the other? No. Thought we were about to see like. I thought it was Divine Spirit, Unify early on. Then I was like, no, for sure it's not. It's not that. And then that made me think, like, well, we're about to get Mass Dispelled and killed.
Free me!
Is this really necessary? Almost out of time.
Looking forward to the fireworks.
I'm guessing what we could have done. What we could have done is like
Wow.
cube. Oh, did we life tap that turn? Yeah, we did.
I must consider.
But could have done something like Cube, the Chain Gang, then Shadow Flame or Ratcatcher. So we Ratcatcher, kill the Cube, get 2 more taunts out, kill one of these.
I must consider.
There are a couple of lines there. I guess it's all about what our opponent has, you know. If they have the... Like, if they have 3 Mind Blasts, we're dead anyway. And it was trying to not die to, trying to not die to the, They were playing Divine Spirit in time. Interesting. So that game, I think we lost there due to our inability to pick what our opponent was playing. I think Wild Pyro makes me think, fire, but Duskbreaker goes a different way, especially with Scale Worm. And then when they start casting like Divine Hymns and stuff, then that makes me think it's more of like a Mind Blast Priest. Especially they had a Holy Fire in there, right? So they were on some like interesting mix between Mind Blast and Inner Fire, Divine Spirit. Maybe there were just Holy Fires in there for just cause. But I think we could have won that if we had picked it a bit better. Like, obviously that last turn we could have just like played a Ratcatcher. We could have traded into their board and cleared everything. And they had Psychic Screams in there as well. My gosh. Well, they sure tricked us. We'll try again.
Done.
Okay, up against the Warlock.
I am your nightmare.
I think we'll keep this egg. I guess we'll keep a way to kill it as well. No, we have so many ways of killing things. I think we can get away with being a bit more aggressive on our mulligan. But yeah, with those, like, when you start playing the game, when you lose to someone who has a proper constructed deck, it's a weird... I think it's a weird psychological thing where oftentimes if you're playing an aggressive deck and you lose to a control deck, it feels very... it feels like there's nothing you could have done. And kind of coincidentally, a lot of those control decks also are very expensive, so that can make you feel, it feels very pay to win. Off to Slumberland. Have a great day and get some sleep later. I sure will, Jimbo. Hope you have a good one too. Have an excellent night's sleep, better than last night's. And yeah, I'll see you soon, hopefully. How to not get defiled.
Almost out of time. So many possibilities.
But yeah, I think it can feel like, oh, this person, like, and that happens with most games in terms of when an aggressive deck loses to a controlling deck. Like, you just, oh, it felt like there was nothing I could do, but like, you know, conversely, the games that you win, your opponent's just like, well, he just killed me, had all these things, and I was too busy trying to fuck around with spells and junk.
Why do you go?
So, like, when you lose to a control deck in those early ranks where, you know, you're just like on a budget deck and they've got everything, like, it really stings, and it does feel like you lost to your opponent's dust. Oh, we do have the Spellbreaker here.
Your magic shall not save you.
Diddly on a 311 bear. Oh, the Witchwood Grizzly. 7-2, think I'm done for today. But you've done pretty well for today, if that's what you're ending on. The end is coming. Could have played a Shroom Brewer there just to get it out of our hand, but this game might get a bit grindy. See what our opponent's follow-up is. Your video was the one that convinced me to play it, so thank you. It's a solid deck. No worries. Anytime. Keep an eye out for any of the other future decks, or maybe even go back and check out some of the other Hunter decks, just to kind of give you an idea of like what kind of upgrade path you can look for. But thanks for the shout out. Appreciate it. What are we doing here?
Why do you call?
So potentially next turn we can go coin Saranach Fungal. Of the frozen waves.
Mushroom power!
That's on my way. Have a good night. I watch your Spell and Egg Hunter decks. They're interesting, but I need both dust to fill in the gaps. But I'm glad you watched them. Glad you're aware of what's going on at the moment. And hopefully you have a good night. Have a good night's sleep. And I'll catch you around for sure. Thank you for the sub as well. I really appreciate it. All that support means that I can keep making more and more content for everyone. The gastropod too. Oof. Yeah, I don't know. We were close on this one, but
You win.
no cigar. Possible we should have tried to. I think that's just part of the archetype that is maybe something I'm not understanding or I'm not getting. You know, taking advantage of the cubes in the situation in which you should aim to try and set up a big cube versus not. You know, should you be cubing devils or eggs, or should you be trying to kill the devils or egg, then cube the dinosaur that comes out of it? It's really tough. But as far as what MissKennedy's changes are doing here, I think there's definitely some upsides, some pluses. Not having so many eggs means you don't get those draws where you have kind of useless eggs sitting around doing nothing, which is, I think, is quite good. But there are some kind of suspect cards in here. Like, it feels like Shadow Flame. Like, yes, we kind of lack the ability to get onto the board immediately, outside of Ratcatcher and Leroy. But I don't think Shadow Flame's the right card, especially because it just kind of non-bows with the Devil's Or Egg with a lot of these small minions. Ideally, we want either like value kind of style minions that we can get some value out of, then sacrifice them, or some like high attack, low cost minions, something like that. So I think that Shadow Flame is kind of suspect. And I think Hellfire kind of did what this Shadow Flame is trying to do, but better. Even though it can sometimes kill all of your small minions, it's always going to be 3 damage. So yeah, I'm not too sure how I feel about that, but I think what I'm most excited for is maybe actually experimenting that spot between the Heal Zoo and the egg decks with this Dark Pact. You know, like maybe we can cut these Sanguine Reavers for some Light Wardens, and you know, figure out a spot for some of these Happy Ghouls. Like, whereabouts on the curve would they go? Maybe we cut... What would we cut here? Maybe the Ratcatchers? Maybe something up the top end here? Probably maybe a Ratcatcher. Throw in some Happy Ghouls. I mean, how many ways do we have to trigger these Happy Ghouls? We've got the Dark Pacts. We've got the Shroom Brewers. So maybe we could cut the Shroom Brewers for the, what's it saying? Fungal Enchanter? What's the other heal card that a lot of these Warlock decks run? The Voodoo Doctor. So we could cut, like, say, the Fireflies? Or the Voidwalkers? Even though I do like Voidwalker, you could cut those for the Voodoo Doctors. Find some space for Life Drinker. Maybe cut the other Ratcatcher. Just play a one-off. Something like this. Like, explore this space. I think this is really cool. You know, maybe the Dark Pacts could come down to 1 or something like that. But I think this is more interesting to me than kind of like mixing around with that egg warlock archetype. But yeah, other than that, thank you all for watching. If you are watching on YouTube, all the links will be down in the description, including a link to the Hearthstone article where you can check out MissKennedy's article. They have written up an amazing disclaimer there, and I love what they did with their last deck list. Lots of discussion going on, lots of improvements, lots of changing the deck. So keep an eye on that space for what will happen with the deck. And if you do like the list, or you think you've got an idea or a change you'd like to mention, do give it a +1 and do leave a nice thoughtful comment in the comments section. If you want to get in contact with me, all my links are down below, including the best place to catch me, which is on Twitter at Tommy_wave. And until next time, I hope you all manage to stay wavy. Bye.